The stands here, the curva, as the locals call them, make for quite an impressive sight, all in support of the grand old lady of the Italian game. Well, of course, you can argue that we are only effectively at half-time, but as things stand, one team is certainly seemingly more destined for the final than the other.
Well, the watchword is complacency, Peter, and frankly, it would be astonishing for them to implode having placed themselves in such a good position. This should be a game to remember rather than one to forget. That's what I'm expecting, at least.
It's Pogba! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Arthur. So it is still 0-0. Chiesa pushes to get on the end of it. Fred. And the weighted pass. Bruno Fernandes! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Bruno Fernandes really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. He's making a real surge on the left. De Gea claims it. Bruno Fernandes. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Szczesny can pick that up. Quadrado. Chiesa. It's come loose. The ball's loose, and he's after it. Quadrado tries to swing it in. Well, it really is one cross after another.
Well, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they're doing.
Bruno Fernandes provides an outlet. Going through. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Shaw plays it short. Quick glance at goal. And the semi-final reaches halfway. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Manchester United head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And the game has already resumed here. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. Greenwood. He's picked him out. Now it's Cavani. He's through and all alone. And the finish. In it goes. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. And that really is so impressive.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
De Ligt. And it's played forward. Maguire cuts it out. Fred. Forward it goes. He's left his man. Shot at goal! And it's there! And surely that settles it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Dybala. And Dybala! Great strike. A test for the keeper.
Yeah, maybe the circumstances are beginning to heap on the pressure because they're trying to force it.
Well, let's put a stop to that. Out to the left it goes. In with a header! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
It's Alexandro. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gets away from his opponents. Room for Rashford! It's a goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And here's Dybala. Gets wrestled off the ball. Fred with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He could be in here. Bernardeschi. And he heaves it forward. Alex Telles. Four extra minutes added on. Lindelof gets it away. Bruno Fernandes hoists it high. He's found his man. Cavani gets the better of it. It's Cavani! Goal! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate.
So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United are the winners in a one-sided semi-final. You look back on the game then, Jim.
You know, all four sides left at this stage could make a good case to win it. But this team looks like they believe their name is already on it.